What it is, Jive Turkey? Aaron Goldman here. Thanks for joining me on my Googley Lessons blog tour as I hit the interwebs in support of my new book, Everything I Know About Marketing I Learned from Google. Today I am coming to you in living color from the Denuology blog. Now, one of the things I love about Denu is their titles. I mean, seriously, where does one learn to become an alchemist? What does that even mean? As with any quest for knowledge, I started by Googling it. And the first result for alchemy is Wikipedia. Shocker. So let's look at the definition for alchemy on Wikipedia. After all, if Wikipedia says it, it must be true. Alchemy, possibly derived from the Arabic word alchemia, is both a philosophy and ancient practice focused on the attempt to change base metals into gold, investigating the preparation of the elixir of longevity, and achieving ultimate wisdom, involving the improvement of the alchemist, as well as making of several substances described as possessing unusual properties. Ah, the sweet taste of the elixir of longevity. What more would brands want? So I guess the title makes sense. But how do you guys do it? Well, you may or may not realize it, but the alchemists at Denu are actually applying a lot of the lessons learned from Google that I cover in my book. For example, let's take the recent project Denu completed for General Mills and their Cascadian Farm brand. By creating a outlet for Farmer Joe Cascadian within Farmville, there's Farmer Joe, and he's got some sheep and some cows. Ooh. You effectively demonstrated the principle of Chapter 5, which is be where your audience is. After all, who isn't on Farmville these days? You also successfully demonstrated Chapter 1, which is all about relevancy rules. Farmer Joe, Cascadian Farm, Farmville, just kind of works. And for good measure, he even added in a little dash of Chapter 16, Altruism Sells, by creating a whole understanding of the organic culture within Cascadian Farms. Well played, alchemists. Well played indeed. One thing I know all alchemists love is pop culture. Pop culture is actually one of the most frequently used tags on the Denuology blog. Now, why is pop culture so important? Well, it's really critical for gaining key consumer insights and staying on top of the trends. Now, one of the hottest trends these days is freestyle rap. Well, okay, not really, but one of the hottest artists these days is Eminem. And so I thought I would get Eminem to make a guest appearance on my blog tour to kind of turn things up a little bit. As it turns out, Eminem was booked today, but I was able to get his younger and a little less edgy brother, the Lyrical G. Yo, what's up? I put the culture in the pop. That's how I also put the hip with the hop. You know, I take it all across the land. I'm seeding the message the Googley way the best I can. I got one thing to say to all of you Denuologists over at Denu. How you gonna spell it? D-N-U-O. Throw your hands up and let yourself go. One thing to say, did you get my gist? Nothing but love for all of you alchemists. Thanks for joining me. To watch more videos and buy the book, check out googleylessons.com/blog tour.